Welcome back, traders. Tonight, I only have time to make a quick video, but I want to get this out so that you guys can get a better understanding of what's going on with Oracle earnings. Oracle had their earnings call tonight, and the headlines say miss, but traders are buying because the cloud engine is accelerating. I'll show you the numbers that matter, why the market's repricing, and my trade levels for the open. So if we have a look here, yes, revenue missed and EPS was a penny light. But that's not the story. The story is their cloud acceleration and their backlog expansion tied to their AI demand. Oracle called out multi-year, multi-billion contracts with 3 separate customers and a surge in contract backlog. That's future revenue visibility, not one-off noise. If we jump over here and take a look at Oracle's remaining performance obligations, or basically their backlog that we were talking about earlier, you can see this massive increase. So the devil's in the details. This cloud growth isn't just high, it's re-accelerating. Cloud infrastructure revenue printed roughly 55% year over year. So let's get into these numbers a little bit more because the devil's in the details. Cloud growth isn't just high, it's re-accelerating. Cloud infrastructure revenue printed roughly 55% year over year. Street was modeling something closer to a low 30s sequential pace. Oracle delivered meaningfully faster. Think 31% expected versus 55% realized sequential on key cloud lines. On prior slides, we've seen total cloud growth running over 70%. The takeaway is the same. Sequentials are bending upward, not down. That's why the stock dipped on the headline miss and then rips once people actually read the breakdown. Institutions pay for durability and visibility. Accelerating cloud plus a swelling RPO or backlog checks both of those boxes. Take a look at the chart real quick. Here's a little bit what we were talking about. When the headline initially came out, let me zoom in a little bit here on the 1 minute. When the headline initially came out, stocks started dumping because all the algos and the high frequency traders saw miss. But once the people read the breakdown and saw the numbers and those cloud growth numbers, it was just off to the races. People couldn't get in fast enough. Just buy, 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 buy. We closed the after hours trading session at the high. I'll be interested to see how this opens tomorrow. So what does this actually mean? Well, while some AI leaders are showing slower sequential comps versus earlier peaks, Oracle's cloud arc is still curving up. CapEx is following demand, exactly what you want to see if bookings are real. Just some really quick levels for tomorrow. We're going to mark this 8 p.m. close. I know they trade all night, but these are important levels. It's where the most of the liquidity is. So we're going to have the after hours and the pre-market charts on. The after hours high and after hours low are going to be pretty important. The pre-market high and the pre-market low will be important once we get to the cash open. We want to see how it gaps up too. So we'll probably have another chart open without the after hours. And we also want to keep an eye on this anchored VWAP from the earnings. As you know, in the community, we love these anchored VWAPs on any news, any headlines, or any earnings report. This lets us know where everybody's at and where all the action will be. A couple different trade setups I'll be looking at for tomorrow. I'll be looking for an acceleration or a beat in disguise because people will see the numbers that missed, but most people will have seen this by now or by the open and realize what's going on. So we could get some acceleration. We're looking for it to retest this after hours VWAP. It might not ever give me a chance for that. Another setup I'll be looking at is a sell the news or a gap fill. Sometimes you never know how these things act. You come in tomorrow, the cash open, and everyone can just ring the register and get out. And we could see a gap fill back down to where it closed yesterday. Now, I don't think that's very likely here with Oracle, considering that's up about 28, 30%. But you never know. So we're keeping an eye on that. I'm definitely going to come in tomorrow and be patient. I don't want to chase something that's up 30%, but it might not give me a pullback opportunity to get in. I'll let the first 30 to 45 minutes probably go by and see if we chop or if we break or if we rip. I'll just let the stock do what it's going to do and I'll react. I'll look to trade the opening range breakout, but only when the opening range and the VWAP align. I have a system and I have to stick to it, even if names get away from me. That's what's allowed me to stick around and be in this game for so long. It's also what's allowed me to make a living off this stuff. The options were only implying about a $22 move, and right now we have about a $70 move. The options are going to be super mispriced tomorrow. They're going to be all jacked up. They probably won't open for the first 5 or 10 minutes. Don't chase them. Don't go crazy. Use defined risk and always stick to your game. Don't be a hero tomorrow. It'll be tempting. Just don't do it. So what was my takeaway from all of this? Oracle's accelerating cloud and expanding backlog beats a penny light EPS every time. If that acceleration persists next quarter, multiple expansion still has room. If you think back to when NVIDIA was just ramping up back in 2022, 2023, and even last year, it was from their sequential growth quarter over quarter. And Oracle said they expect their cloud infrastructure revenue to grow 77% this year. So if you're asking yourself why is Oracle up so much after hours, it's because a lot of traders are referencing back to the Nvidia days when Nvidia was just ramping like crazy back in 2022 and 2023, and their growth was just nuts. That's what we're looking at here with Oracle. I apologize I only had time for a short video tonight. I had all kinds of conference calls to be on. We were trading like crazy after hours with Oracle and all this AI stuff going on. This is all I had time for, but I want to get it out to you guys. If you want to plan for nights like this, levels, triggers, risk management, we post it for members before they open and we review it each day and each week. Head over to asymmetricedge.org and get your name on the waitlist and check out the website while you're there. The next round of invites will be going out later this month, and there's a limited number of spots. So make sure you head over to the website and you get your name on the waitlist so you can secure your spot today. We also have a special founding members rate going on right now. You're locked in forever, no matter what. You're grandfathered in. As big as the community gets, you're locked in at these prices. But again, there's only a limited number of spots. So make sure you head over to asymmetricedge.org and you get your name on the waitlist. And as always, please consider dropping a like on the video, leaving a comment, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you're looking at in these Oracle numbers. And if you got any helpful insight out of this, or you just thought it was interesting, consider sharing it with a friend. It helps greatly. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.